Test and go live to see if this mess works now. Yeah. Trying to see if it works. It dropped from the internet. But I mean, DK Metcalf selling me right now. About running out of time. They're gonna start throwing Hail Marys soon and they get the ball back. Down. What? Come on, AA Ron. Need you, AA Ron. Get it to Metcalf. I need him for the TD. So far, so good. I haven't. It was looking good last time, so we'll see what happens.
Order filled.
Hopefully clear some of these earlier entries out of the way. This one.
Order filled.
Thank you. Snatch the next one out. Yeah, if I can get a DK Metcalf TD, that would be a great night. Great way to end the night. Okay. How much time? Some. who is this? Oh
Order
my
filled.
god. Oh my gosh. You cannot be serious. Where is DK? Oh my. You know, you can't be picking the obvious people to get you a TD, man. That's crazy. And it's tied up. Maybe if we could send it
to overtime.
Well, it's still 2 minutes and almost 2.5 minutes left, so I don't know. No, actually, no, they're not going to overtime. That wouldn't work. Oh my gosh. I thought the Bengals had 31. Where is DK even out there? Oh my gosh. And they won't even let me early cash out either. That's crazy. Dang, that hurts. Who is that? One of their tight ends? Oh my, ain't that his second TD too? Of the game, I think. That's wild. Yeah. There's no chance of tie, send it to overtime. That Well, we almost made 11 grand tonight. Everything. Well, if it's any consolation, I'm up in my gold trade. We're currently up in this live position. We're up 4 grand. That's good. It ain't 11, almost 12, but it's good. We're up overall 5 grand. A little over 5 grand. Honestly, I think this could at least go to 380. At least. We might get back up. I think we're going ready to run the highs if they don't sell off one more time at this supply up here. But the mistakes were made earlier. Mistakes were made. I was short. I didn't get the short didn't happen until, right here, but it's all good. Mistakes were made. Gold micros. We are trading MGC right now. Still, I haven't gotten kicked out yet. What broker? This is Trade of 8, Ninja Trader, Trade of 8. What's going on, Francis? DK Metcalf sold me. Sold me on my parlay.
Order filled.
Alright, we're taking some. Targets are getting hit. We're taking some off the top, or off the overall. I'm in 8 micros now. 8 micros left. My entry, average entry now is down here at 323. And we dropped all the way to 290. Crazy drop. As you can see, I was buying along the drop right here. I bought all these levels. This kind of was a confirmation that we were gonna, you got these 4 candles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess the stream is working now. It hasn't crashed yet. Maybe it was Discord or something. I don't know. Yeah, Francis, it's crazy because I'm tired. I had to stay up basically like 3 nights. 3 nights I stayed up catching moves in the Asian session, London session, overnight. I am going to enjoy the weekend this weekend, try to get lots of rest because I'm tired. And I started last week. The deposit hit last week. And I traded last Friday. And it's crazy because I've only been trading micros. Only micros. I haven't touched a regular E-mini. And I probably won't touch an E-mini. Micros is the cheat code. I don't know why I was sleeping on micros before. Micros is the cheat code. For small accounts. So that's a decent chunk to start with. I mean, when you think about it, 500 is like nothing. And this ain't my first time. Like, I've blown through so many $500 accounts. It's just trying to speed through it, trying to be too anxious to make money, and I don't know. But not this time around. I used to trade prop firms. I kind of grew out of that. I mean, I don't think they're bad at all. It's a good low barrier to entry to get into markets and, you know, get payouts. But then you got to follow their rules. You got to deal with potentially not getting paid out or whatever. I just, like, I'm gonna do it on my own. I'm not gonna give up, no matter how long it takes. It's whatever. I mean, it's a journey. I'm not trying to get rich overnight. And like I said, I started last Friday, so it'll be 1 week tomorrow that we had this. Almost blew, well, I wouldn't say blew it, but because I traded last Friday, I took an L off rip. I think I lost $140 in a $500 account before New York session even opened, because I thought I saw a move, but almost cost me the account. Came back, regrouped, and I think for the day, I think I ended up making like a little over 1,000 last Friday. Carried that W into this week. I mean, if I'm being honest, gold has been, and that's what I'm trading now, micro gold, that thing's just been going up. It's been parabolic. So if you can't find a good entry, and like, how can you not make money in gold? It's just been going straight up. This here tonight was the biggest pullback that I've seen on it in a while. This is 100 points from top to bottom, 100 points pullback. I mean, this thing's just been going crazy. And as a trader, it's your job to just hop in and take advantage of this movement. Look at this. Just constantly going on. I mean, you get your pullbacks here, but this is just crazy. Nice little pullback there. This has just been constantly going up. It's insane. Yeah, 69. Trying to fade out. Honestly, I think we're gonna run these highs. I really do believe so. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the weekly. So this is a 2000 tick chart. And then I look at the 5 minute for like smaller, to see what it's doing on a smaller time frame. And then, but I really look at the 30 minute and hourly. Yeah, I think this is gonna run these highs. And then also what's good to pay attention to is options volume. So if you look at the options volume on the ticker GLD, which is the gold ETF that tracks spot price gold, there's people that bought 400 calls, and this is institutional money, with the calls on the 400 strike, 410, 405. Like, they're strongly believing that the GLD ETF is gonna super pump. I mean, after hours it was up, like it crossed 400 after hours. So this is the let's see if you can see that. This is the GLD ETF that tracks the price of gold, spot price of gold. And after, this is where it closed at 396, and then it popped all the way up to 400 before the market, after hours market closed. So expect this to gap up in the morning there for New York session. Follow the options, follow the money, basically, and you'll get paid. Get in that supply and demand, you will get paid. Let me look at the weekly on MGC. It's probably just a straight line up. Yeah. That's crazy. Points, and this one is 369 points in a week. Wow. Crazy. I made my trading partner, he's funny. He likes to talk junk about NQ and how she's no longer the baddest instrument out there to trade. I'm like, nah, she's still bad, but he prefers trading gold. I told him I prefer trading whatever has the best setup to make you some money. Yeah, that's right, Francis. Micros is way less stress. even if you make mistakes, you can survive the moves usually. If you're, now don't get me wrong, you can still over leverage with micros, but you can survive a crazy move. Like I survived this gold drop and pump back up. I knew it was gonna pump back. Well, I can't say I knew. There was a high probability that it was gonna pump right back up. Let me say it like that. Just didn't know how low it was gonna drop. I didn't think it was gonna go to 290. I was thinking maybe 318, 316 at the lowest. But she definitely ran that. We're practically right back up to where she dropped at. You see, perfect. So we get this first run up. Okay, we form that first high. Then she plays around a little bit. Then we get that second. It was literally the cleanest double top I've ever seen. And high, then drop. And then also looking at Bookmap, looking at the orders, I saw that there were orders at 340. There was a lot of buy orders at 340. And I was like, okay, this is probably going to 340 at least, minimum. She starts dropping. You can see it kind of played around right here, pumping back up. So I ended up closing the whole thing. So I had some contracts or some positions I took losses in right here. So I just ended up closing the whole thing. Then she proceeds to just free fall out the sky. And yep, I'm in micros and I was buying as she was falling, which you should never do. But I was buying, bought here, bought here, bought here. Saw that candle print, saw this one print, and I was like, okay, bought there. Thought we were gonna go on this first drive here. Then we had this red candle, but it didn't break the low. And then waited for the next candle. This one opened up right here, didn't break the low. I was like, all right, this is probably the bottom. You know, as it pushes back up, I bought there, and then I just let it ride. What's up, Rut Kid? You remember what the balance was the other day when I was able to get on stream? I think I was at 7K. And now we had 15. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can we get our next leg up? What time is it? 10:30. Doubled overnight. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I stayed up, so I don't know if you go back and look at your charts on gold, early this morning at 12:30, look between 12 and 12:30 a.m. Gold super dumped, and I was in a short. I took it short. See if I can go find that. Shoot, that was almost 12 hours ago. 12 a.m. Right here? No, that's not it. Today's no, I'm too far back. Today's the 16th, so that would have been right here. Oh yeah, it was right here. Okay, yeah. So I caught this short. It doesn't seem like much from my chart, but it's actually a really big move. I can't remember where I was short at. Somewhere around here. But I caught this short, and like I said, it's like 12:30. I was finished. You can see like it forms these clear floors. Like this is clear. It did not break these lows, so you knew to take it long. But I was so tired, I didn't get to catch the pump back up. I was telling Sherman, everybody, I was like, look, I could have took this long and rode it all throughout today. Like, this was crazy. I'd have been up a crazy bankroll if I took that long. But I caught this short, went to sleep. I did have to wake up. Woke up at 6 a.m. to get ready for work. So I missed out on all of this today. All these crazy moves. Just missed out on all of that. I did not see that coming at all. Yeah, this is insane. But my dumb self, which I'll never do again. So I was talking to Sherm. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take the short before the close, and I'm gonna carry it over into the next session." So I shorted before tonight's session. Stupid mistake. Good thing is micros. So this thing's just pumping, and then we make this high, and I'm like, okay. Then you can see here, I start scaling in micros. I'm like, okay. Then we make this, and then it just plays around with my break even. I think my break even's like somewhere down here originally. And then this was the confirmation. And I'm like, okay, we're going down. I checked Bookmap. There was a bunch of orders sitting at 340. So I'm like, we can at least get to 340 minimum. Then she started dropping in my favor. I was like, you know what? I'm up. I've been holding for hours. Let me just close it here. So these are all my winning contracts my profitable ones, and these are my losing ones. But then if I would just held through it, I could have been super up. But I didn't anticipate this. This is crazy. Yeah. It was wild. Yeah, it was wild. But then I was like, all right, at some point this is gonna stop selling off and we're gonna pump back up. But I was telling him I was following the options volume earlier. Throughout the day, I was looking at the dark pool and the gamma levels. People got 410 calls on GLD, ticker symbol GLD, the gold ETF. Calls for 410 strikes, 415, 405. I'm like, yeah, this thing. And then after hours, it pumped. I'm like, yeah, we probably gonna get a super continuation pump into the New York session. Big money is buying calls in this ETF. Go. See if we can get to 380 at least. Yeah. Equity selling off. Not really. They're trying to, but yeah, gold is just, yeah, you're right. Gold is just unstoppable, man. Unstoppable. but I don't plan on staying up all night tonight. Probably gonna get off here in a minute. Just let this thing play out. See what we do. These orders right here do concern me. Let me check bookmap. Oh yeah, there's a buttload of orders sitting at 400. So sitting up here at 400. So they want 400. Yeah, they for sure want 400. But we'll see. I think what I'm gonna do, I should put a trail on it. Put a trail right here and just go to bed. Uh-oh, ES. Well, if they hold this level here, we could see a bounce. But for the equities, for the NQ and ES, but they're probably gonna drop that, I would assume. But it looks like a pretty solid floor so far. But I think they're gonna break that. What else? That's the 5 minute. They looking like they trying to give up. I doubt the Bulls are gonna give up, but they looking a little exhausted up here. I mean, because we're approaching that supply level in that double top area where we first sold off from. If this will load up. Okay. Some of the stats for today. Yesterday. Let's look at this week. Cam, you probably won't believe me if I told you I started this account last Friday. Last Friday, bro. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the equities. Okay. Yeah, man. Last Friday. Friday was what? The 12th? The 10th. Yeah. But the thing, the reason why it happened so quick, because I was trading the Asian session a lot. So I traded Friday. I think I walked away with like 1,000 on Friday. So I had 1,500 going into the weekend. And then Sunday I traded Sunday open. I can't remember if I was in gold or NQ. I'm trying to look at it and see. Look at the for the week. See if this will load up. No, not all on gold. Probably mostly on gold. I've traded NQ a little bit of NQ as well. Some push down a little bit. Gotta watch out for this area just in case bears wanna step back up. I don't think so though. Like I said, I think they're gonna push the highs and then at least get to 400 with a few dips here and there. Yeah, man, this thing won't load for the week. Let's see, last week it'll load. It's not loaded up now. Maybe I'm not giving it enough time. I don't know. Yesterday. Yeah, it loaded yesterday. See, I took, what, 19 trades yesterday? All in micros. I haven't touched any E-mini contracts. See if I get this one to load. Like it want to load up. That's all right. I'll maybe over the weekend I'll print like a broker statement or get a copy of a broker statement. I think at this point, this might just be a timing thing now. Because the Bears got their drop. They got what they wanted. So I don't think we're seeing 290 again. I think we see 400 before we see 290 again. And now it's just a matter of timing. But it's kind of boring. You know, Sherm's asleep. He's gonna prepare to stream in the morning. I'm just glad my stream is working again, hasn't dropped. Trying to stream the past couple days and it hasn't been working. Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, shoot, you and me both. I think last week was the first time I tried my hand at gold, at trading it. But I mean, this is a different type of situation. It's just been going parabolic, just straight up minimal pullbacks, and when the pullbacks get bought right up, so it's a different type of market. All you gotta do is find good areas of supply and demand and buy or sell off of those areas, and you should be good. Yeah, because this is crazy. Yeah, I mean, so for me, trading gold, I didn't understand it at first. But this week has really helped me to understand how it moves, how it reacts, like, especially coming from trading NQ, ES, but more specifically NQ. It is not, yeah, I agree. It's been super clean on gold. It's not the NQ, and you can't trade it the same way as you would trade NQ. And I've learned that last Friday, this week, like, and I haven't, you know, my trades aren't perfect by any means, but, and I've had to sit and draw down, but I've learned from those mistakes that I made. And yeah, this thing has just been super clean, kind of obvious. It's like almost eerily obvious, that kind of makes you second guess yourself a little bit, at least for me. Like I was talking earlier, this double top here, perfect double top into this super sell-off. Like I said, I had no idea it was gonna go that far. I was thinking maybe 340 minimum, maybe like 318. 318 to maybe 312. That's what I was thinking. But she went crazy and did a 100-point drop all the way down to 290. 292 is the current high, and then she dropped to 290. So craziness. Next order sitting right here to get filled. Yeah. It's like I said, it's almost like too obvious. Like I said, it makes me second guess myself sometimes. Like nah, that's not gonna work. This double top's not gonna work. They're gonna break the highs. They're super bullish on it. Clean double top. Or this double bottom's not gonna work. Clean double bottom. But I will say, when she goes on a tear like this, like she just did, this drop, do not chase it. You gotta wait till she gives signs of, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to go back up now. Then you can start loading up like down here. I would say this is the buy area. Probably more so this area, because I mean nobody's gonna catch the bottom, but I would say this is the buy zone down here. And they just gave this whole move right back up. They gave it up. Yeah, but I'm not gonna count NQ out. I did make I was telling Sherm I caught like 230 points on NQ the other day, but he be talking so much trash against NQ. It's like, oh, blah 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 blah.
Filled.
All right, we got that one filled. Yeah, the man talks so much trash about NQ. I can't tolerate that slander, because that's where I started trading from. I went straight into NQ, no ES. That's how it began. That's how I was able to tolerate so much pain. Learn to tolerate it, because I started off in NQ. But he's in love with gold, and he's like, oh, I've converted you. I'm like, no, I'm just looking at it. Why wouldn't you trade this? It's going straight up with minimal pullbacks, and the pullbacks are kind of obvious that they're gonna pull back. I'm like, why wouldn't you trade this? It's a no-brainer. Yeah, Cam. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's all from NQ. And tolerating all that pain from trading NQ. I wish I could stream on the regular though, but I'll be working during the day now. I'm gonna try to come back and stream the Asian sessions and the evening open, but under normal circumstances, the Asian session used to be terrible. We used to just get chop and barely any movement, but when it comes to gold, that's a completely different scenario now. Get back to 380. That that is a question that I've asked myself a lot. I do want to go full time, but I wanna have a plan before I just um be like, all right, I'm jumping right in full time. Cause that was pressure. That was a lot of pressure. Um, but this time I'm gonna have a plan, have some income saved. Um, they say at least 6 months. Shoot, for me, I'm probably go a year's worth of savings before I jump in full time. But I mean, if I can do it, I mean, I got a decent job. If I can work that and do this, still get paid, hopefully it'll help shorten the timeline to where I can go full time. But yeah, it was some pressure. In the beginning, I didn't see any pressure, but then after a while, it's like, okay, you literally have to perform. And I put that in my mind, like, okay, I gotta win. Basically, you can't. I was like, I can't lose, but that is completely opposite of what trade. Like, you're gonna lose trades. That's the complete opposite of what trading is. You're gonna lose. Like, that's inevitable. But it's how you manage that, the risk and the loss that comes with it. Which I didn't really see that at the time. So now I have a different mindset, a better, healthier mindset on how to attack this, how to approach this. And that has helped me so far. But it's only been a week. Like I said, I started back up last week, so we'll see. We shall see.
Order filled.
All right. 380. Got my 380. All right, we're approaching into the supply. So this is what I'm looking at up here. Pull this down. Got the, I don't know if y'all can see that. This is my 5 minute. We're approaching, you know, that double top and into the supply area. But I do think we're gonna push through it, but it's 11 o'clock. Wow. Crazy. See how I'm looking on a 30 minute. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like this. Measure that move. 101 points. 101 point drop. And then right back up. Gold is nasty. Nasty. This is disgusting. I mean, I like it, of course, because I'm making money. But this is disgusting. Like, why wouldn't you trade this? It's just going straight up. I was telling Sherm, like, I haven't seen price action and movement like this since early.
Order filled.
Look at this. Since early Bitcoin days, when back like 2017, when it first shot up to like 20K, just straight up. Like, why wouldn't you trade this? This is disgusting. This is crazy. How many targets did that hit? What am I in now? I'm in 5. I'm in 5 long at from 43.10 now. It's my new average. About to hit the high. Disgusting. In a good way. Look at this. Like, what? It's ridiculous. Just for good measure, I'm gonna put that right there. I should put it at the high, but we'll put that right. Put that right there. Disgusting. Right back at the top where we started. And now that all the supply has been cleaned out, or should have been cleared out, we should have room to launch now. Disgusting. And NQ, I'm sorry, NQ. Gold got it right now. I hate to say it, but gold got it right now. Take this off. Or actually, no, I'm gonna change it. This is crazy. It's our first tap into that supply. It's thinning out though. It's thinned out on TradingView. Ridiculous. Two more of these hit, and then my average should be like down here at the bottom. I think I might hold, to be honest. I should hold into New York. I probably should hold into New York. This is crazy. Like, let it hit these two. Let it take these 2 orders and just leave 3. Maybe let it hit the 3 and leave 2. It does. Yeah, look at the weekly. The weekly chart's just a straight candle. Like a 300, almost 400 point candle on gold. Getting some pushback here, a little bit. I don't think it's enough to take us back down. Anything crazy. Ridiculous, man. And this, like I said, this is my not first time trading gold tonight, but this week I've been kind of experimenting with it, or since last Friday. Like I said, I had to figure it out because the psychology is definitely different from NASDAQ. I used to get like faked out on certain things. Like you'll have Like, say if the price is going up, you'll have this big green candle, and then you'll have another big red candle, but then it'll get bought right back up and stuff like that. Like, dealing with that part, the mental part of dealing with gold, completely different from NQ. So that was kind of hard to break out of. We have any news or anything? I tell you, a Trump tweet will send stuff flying. Let Trump tweet something out about China or whatever, trade. Crash Kari spoke today at 5. I didn't know that. All right, we got nothing else for tonight. Is that what we got to? 38.4, 38.8. I can't believe gold ate that entire move right back up. Back into the supply zone. Should be weak supply now. They accomplished their mission. They sold the heck out of this. silver, man. So let me look at a silver chart. Wow. Silver is even crazier than gold, but you got to catch the big move. So silver pretty much did the same thing gold just did, but I'm not even comfortable trading silver, micro silver at that. I'm not talking about E-mini. Micro silver is still crazy because she pays like the NQ. She pays $5 a tick. That adds up real quick. And then the minimum, well, the margin required for Trade-of-8 to trade micro silver is $500. So each contract you put on basically is worth $500. That eats up $500 out of your account or your margin that you have. So I ain't touching silver. I can't believe micro gold is only $50 per contract. $50 worth of margin for micro gold. That's a cheat code. Even micro NQ is $100. I'm speaking from my broker. I don't know if that's every broker across the board, but $50 per contract on micro gold. So you see, when you're in a market like this, how you can scale that really quickly. You can scale your account really quickly. Like I said, even micro NQ is $100 per contract. So that's why it's still kind of dangerous. You get caught in a trade and you're scaling in. That $100 can eat up your per contract, can eat up your account, your margin. I think NQ and ES gonna drop some more. So this basically took say 2 hours, and we're in the third hour to get back up to the top. Yo, what's up, Frosty? Started last week, Friday. Equities are starting to sell. I want to see them break 700. I think if they break 700, we'll probably free fall. Or not free fall, but I don't know. They're starting to sell out. Sell off on gold too after hitting this area. See if the 21 holds. Yeah, Frosty trade evades the broker. Yep, that's correct. See what you gonna do. She broke the 9 EMA on my 5-minute chart. She broke it on this chart. Let's see if the 21 holds on here. See what bookmap is showing. What y'all trying to get to? Could be just a supply area. Touch again. Psychological. Touch supply for the 3rd time. Say like, let's see. Right here. You don't want to do that. That's not what you want to do, gold. You don't want to do that. Keep going back up. $11.21. I said I wasn't gonna stay up all night. What's that? All right, now can we go to 400? Did what you needed to do, gold. Now can we get to 400? All right, we got some buyers coming back in. +6. I mean, that's not much, but Bitcoin dropped to 108. See this green on the TickStrike. We got some buyers trying to step in. I like to see this number go higher though. Stepping up though. I'm just glad the stream has not disconnected once. I don't know what was going on with that. What's up, Blaze? Market Butcher. Yes, I am in long. I'm long from, well, my average now is 43.10 down here. These percentages, this is the Fibonacci tool, Fibonacci retracement tool. I just throw it on there. Helps me look at certain levels to pay attention to. You just draw it on from, I usually do pre-market high, so whatever the market high is to the low, all the way down here to the low, and you get all your levels in between. These are to the downside, and this one goes to 300%. And also, this is the same thing, except this Fibonacci on the left side here doesn't go above, and I wanted the levels up above as well. So this one gives you the levels up above. Yeah. But I drew this one from, it was from this high to this was the low at the time. So if I correct that, make it all the way down here, that gives me all the levels up above. These lines are just EMAs. The blue one is the 9 EMA. The green one in the middle here is the 14 EMA. And the purple is the 21 EMA. Yellow line is VWAP. Yeah, pretty much, Blaze. I use the fibs just to see where we're at. They say usually like the 618 is an important level. The 23% I found to be pretty important. Yeah, I just throw it on there just to see where we're at. Just mark it out high to low. I got the 50. I think this orange one here is the 50. Yeah, this is the 50 simple moving average. And then this blue one is the 200 simple moving average. So 50 just crossed the 200. That's usually a good sign. And I'm trading on a 2000 tick chart. So I use ticks. But I also use the time charts. I have them up above off screen for reference as well. I know, Rut Kid, I'm still up. I said I wasn't gonna stay up tonight, but this is just going. Blaze, I don't know if you was looking at gold, but she made some huge moves. Price action was crazy not too long ago. We had a huge sell-off from this double top and supply. Huge sell-off. over 100-point sell-off in gold from top to bottom, and then 100 points right back up, right back up to the top. So this had crazy price action. Now the equities, not so much. I mean, we had a little bit on NQ at about 850. 850. NQ had a 60 plus point drop. And that was pretty much it. Kind of just chopped and slowly going down after that. But gold was over here making moves. Making some serious moves. We just got to get through this area, and then shoot, who knows how high it's gonna go. I think we're starting, what we got tomorrow? We had a lot of bank earnings. Yeah, a bunch of bank earnings, I think this week. %75%. Well, only 4 people voted. Y'all don't think gold's gonna smash through 44.50, huh? Yeah, gold, I was telling Sherm earlier, this is the cheat code. Gold has been the cheat code for micros. It requires less margin, you know, $50 versus 100 on NQ. You trade in micros, it gives you a fighting chance to survive any crazy moves. Well, I guess I should have rephrased the question. Will it smash 44.50 before New York Open? Yeah, I should have rephrased that question better. Before New York Open. 44.50. Oh, I think it can. I think it can do it. Oh, I wouldn't put it past gold. And that's like just before the 618 too. Yeah. Almost in between the 618 and the 50% bid. But that's what's up, Blaze. Like, as long as you're profitable, keep sticking with it. Because it's definitely a different psychology trading gold versus NQ. We kind of talked about that earlier. Completely different. Man, it's the boring part though, the waiting. And I'd like to go to sleep. Wake up and everything's hit. Alright, let me take these off. Is that still on 8? Heck no. Put this next one just before the high. And I was just talking about that earlier. It took me, and I've only really been looking at this and trading it for like a week now. I started last Friday. Yeah, it seems like that. But yeah, we had, like I said, if you were looking at this chart, it was some crazy action here. You can see it got crazy right here. But this is from top to bottom, we had over 100 points drop. And on gold, that's a lot. That's super a lot. Dropped all the way to 290 from 390 and all the way back basically to the top. Now she want to act funny. Like, oh no, this is supply. Let's not smash through this and go higher. It's almost midnight too where I am, so yeah, that'll be the key. Telling y'all, take your talents over here to gold. I'd say just watch it for a couple days first. See how it trades. I think so, yeah. These are just my entries and exits. I should probably take that off. That's just where I entered. So I was buying, which is a big no-no. I was buying as this was dropping because I knew it was going to get bought back up at some point. There's a high probability of that. So I was just buying as it was dropping down. I thought this was going to pump back up here. Definitely did not. And then, like I said, as this was falling, I was buying it up. So these are these I took losses on, these red ones. And these are the profitable ones, the green ones. It does kind of make it a little messy. I could take it off though. Forget how. Chart settings. Chart settings. Bills and orders. You can hide them. Well, now I don't have my targets on there. Hold on. Oh, order lines. Nah, okay, that's what I don't want. Alright. Take that off. Yeah. Now it looks a little bit more, a little cleaner. Yeah, I didn't want it to confuse anybody. That was just my entries and exits. I'm still in five micros. I'm long from 310 down here. Appreciate that. I think we might be ready for takeoff. We getting super buys coming in. We might be ready for takeoff. Oh man. Yeah. Thank you. How's your eye? Feel better?
It's feel better.
Okay. All right. Oh, guess not. Guess they fake me out. Okay, yeah. Oh man. See, that's what gold would do, stuff like that. Like have a green candle, then drop, and then go back up. So I had to get over that psychology part. It'll do stuff like that. Yes. Where's mommy? He's in the bed. Why is she? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, thank you. Some eyes and silver. See, silver, micro silver. This is micro silver. It did pretty much the same thing. Now this, like I was saying earlier, I don't mess with micro silver.
Daddy, can you help?
Yeah, mommy's gonna go with you. Yeah. Silver pretty much did the same thing, and yeah. The silver pays like NQ. Micro silver pays like NQ. $5 per tick. But I wouldn't touch silver. Yeah, the silvers can be more wild than gold. But it also has periods where it like barely moves. But this pretty much is like the same chart, pretty much. Did the same thing. But I just have it up for reference. I'm not, this account size, even with it being where it's at, is not ready for silver. Shoot, I wouldn't trade silver until I get this maybe over 6 figures. We got to get over 6 figures first before I even think about touching silver. What up, Moxie? It's been a while. Been a while. Still trading props and stuff. I talked to Alfred and Sherm. They still in the prop game. Well, Alfred said he's trying to use his prop money to fund his personal account. I'm like, all right, there you go. There you go, Alfred. I like that. But don't get me wrong. I mean, props, obviously, I started trading props. There's nothing wrong with it, but at some point, I just feel like you should graduate. Use the payouts that you get. Maybe set aside some to fund your personal account. Because, I mean, it's a lot different. You follow your own rules and the rules of the broker, but outside of that, then you don't have to worry about potentially not getting paid. Company not paying you out. Yep. So and like I was saying earlier, like this isn't my first, and I don't know why. This isn't my first $500 account that I've started with. There were many, many more before this one that I've blown through, and I'd blow through it, take a break, deposit $500 more, blow through it, take a break. I mean, you might say, well, why not use more money? But it's like, I don't know. I just wanted to. Okay, relax.
Without getting any past.
That's right. Oh. Here, throw this away. Take these. Grab your water bottle too. Thank you. Ah, man. What's that saying? Yeah, for y'all. Y'all. Still kind of dark, but that's fine. Do I trade platinum? I've never. No. Short answer is no. Thank you, Moxie. Thanks, Rudkit. Shoot, it's been, yeah, like I was saying, plenty of blown $500 accounts and before this, but I just wanted to do it on my own. Like I said, I got tired of the props, but I believe one of the main reasons I think that I blow through those previous $500 accounts is just because I was trying to do it quick. I was trying to build the account quick instead of just taking my time. Now, it's funny that when I started this account last week, Friday, that this just happened to go quick, but I wasn't in that I didn't have that do it now mindset, that get to the money quick mindset this time around. I kind of just took whatever the market gave, and I was satisfied with it. It could have been $100, $50, whatever, $200, whatever I could make, I was satisfied with. and then I just come back at the next opportunity. Before, I didn't have that mindset before. I think that's what caused me to blow through. So yeah, I did. It's funny. So Friday, I traded pre-market in queue because I thought I saw a setup. At first I started out with one to two micros if it was a good. I started out with one, and then let the trade play out. If it's a good trade, I'll scale into two, and then no more than two, because that can blow your account. But NQ is riskier for micros on a $500 account because of the margin requirements. NQ is $100 per contract, or micro NQ. Oh shoot, we got some movement. Hold on. That was crazy. Alright. But yeah, $100 per contract, and you only got $500 in the account. You pretty much got to be perfect until you could build up some more equity, some more margin in your account. But so I traded last Friday. I started in NQ. My first trade was an L. I think I lost $140. And then I think I got that back. I got it back in gold plus some. So I traded pretty much all day Friday. I ended up finishing the day with $1,000 bucks. But that was like an all day process, and I wasn't rushing anything. I was just waiting for setups, and I took the setups whenever I saw it, and then went from there. Yeah. And then so I ended up, so Friday I was up like 1,500 total in the account. I came back Sunday at open. I believe I traded gold and NQ as well. I wish this thing would load up. I was gonna try to go back to the this week performance, but it's not loading. So it can show the whole week. But yeah, no more than 2 contracts in a trade when I first started out. Unless it was just like super in profit, like, ooh, amp wants 200 for MGC. Dang, I didn't know that. That's crazy. This is yeah, I'm signed up through Trade-Of-8, but it's Ninja Trader owns Trade-Of-8, so yeah, it's basically Ninja Trader. But yeah, I'm through. So if we pull it up, like Trade-Of-8, it's only $50 for MGC. Go to margins. It'll give you what they're, which is surprising. That's crazy that micro gold is only $50 margins to day trade. So $50 per contract. That's insane. As crazy as gold moves, you only want $50 to day trade it, and you need 1980 to hold it overnight. Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely insane. So I was kind of able to capitalize off of that to grow this account so quickly. And like I said, I did take a couple NQ trades here and there. I caught 230 points on NQ. I think it was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know. I can't remember. the days kind of all run through. Cause I've been staying up. I've been getting in like at the opening session, and then kind of staying up like I am now. Into like London and stuff, and I said I wasn't gonna do that tonight, but here I am. I kind of want to see this through. Let it hit these three targets, and then I'll have two runners and just see what happens. Kind of put a stop, I guess. I could put my stop down here somewhere and just let it run and see what happens. Yeah. $200 for I can see that. I can understand $200 for MGC. Trade of 8 is tripping with $50. Like, this gold is a wild instrument. And so you can kind of take advantage of that to help grow your account. But Shahid, to answer your question, platinum, I've never traded platinum. I got the chart up, like I got it on my trading view. Let me see, let's pull that up. See what the margins on that is. Dude, what's the symbol for platinum? Did I take it off? Okay, I took it off my charts. This is, okay, platinum PL. You got platinum, palladium. Freaking trade just about anything. So regular platinum is $1,000. Kind of like NQ, I guess. Platinum, $1,000. You need 5,500 to swing, minimum to swing trade it. You want to hold overnight. Okay, it's $5 a tick as well. Dude, you might as well. Well, I don't know. Maybe platinum's cleaner than silver. Silver's messy. I'm looking at the platinum chart. It does look cleaner. Cleaner than silver. I don't know what's going on with palladium though. Yeah, that ain't clean at all. Optimus futures? Yeah, I've never heard of them. What other, do they have micro platinum? No, it does not exist. Crypto. Micro Bitcoin, $100. If you want to trade, you a Bitcoin trader. Solana, 50. Any S&P, of course you got NQ, Russell. micro crude, $100. Yeah, so their margins on these instruments are pretty reasonable, I guess. But like I said, $50 micro gold is crazy. That's like unheard of. Nano, $25. Let me see. There. Is it through Coinbase? Coinbase Nano Bitcoin? Yeah, it says $25. Or if it moves like that. Like, okay, it's 5 cents. 5 cents per tick on Trade-Evade. Funny. 5 cents per. You gonna pay more in fees than anything. Before you make any of that back, you gonna pay more in fees. You'll be negative placing 1 micro starting off just because of the fees. It's 5 cents per tick. That's funny. Alright, NQ's dropping, ES dropping. Gold, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to take off. Yeah, Trade-Evade's not bad. Yeah, let me see. So I think today's will load up. Oh, I put yesterday. So far for the day, I took 40 trades apparently, and I've had $82 in fees and commissions off of 42 trades. 80 contracts, so 36 winning trades, 4 losers. I think the fees and commissions are a little bit different depending on what you trade. So MNQ, if you're gonna trade MNQ, exchange fee 35 cents, interface fee 2 cents, clearing fee 19. Then GC, okay, 60 cents for the exchange fee. Dang, equity's dropping right now. Okay, so it's a little more expensive to trade gold, but you can't beat that $50 day trade margin. You can't beat that. And then build your account up if you want to swing, if you like swinging, swing trader, hold overnight. You need less than $2,000 on Trade-Evade to swing. Well, obviously you need more of a buffer just in case it goes against you, but that's their minimum requirements. I thought AMP was one of the better ones when it came to the fees, but I guess not. Gold, gold, gold. I knew this area was gonna be difficult, man. They literally just playing around in this supply zone. How we put it. I think I should just take my profit and call it a night. This is micro gold. Think she gonna try to stop me out after all we've been through tonight. Try to stop me out like that. You gonna hunt my stop after all we've been through? I got too much going on. It works for me. And this is one of my cleaner charts. You should see my trading view chart. To me, this is actually clean. It's just EMAs. EMAs, VWAP. I'm not reading the DOM. Here it is. I got bookmap over here. Off screen to my left. I see the levels. I don't trade off the DOM. I do just like looking at the orders sitting on the DOM though. Okay. Bro, the breakout's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. I'm telling you. Or the drop. Either way it goes, it's gonna be epic. I think she about to come for my stops. Oh, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. At this point, we just trying to see how high gold gonna go. It's been going up. parabolic. That's 15, 16, 15. I'm so tired. Oh man, I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even begin to guess for the equities. I know we started earnings this week. We had like bank earnings and stuff. Where's the earnings whisper at? Let's see what we got coming up. What's on Monday? Looks like Monday we got equity, so what, more banks? Okay, so what date is this? Tuesday. So Tuesday looked like we got the defense companies. Yeah, a lot of defense, military defense companies. Tuesday. I really don't know. Hit NQ. You think we double bottom at the on the NQ all the way down there? Nah. That would just be crazy. I'd agree with that. It is having a hard time staying above 25k. And we do seem to be downtrending for now. Yeah, this daily chart is kind of ugly, actually. Weird candle work on the daily. So I mean, I would say it all depends on if the earnings, tech earnings, save the market. Or contribute to the dump it even lower. Stopped out, probably. She holds this. Whatever happens, though, I'm happy with the result. Either way. Dude, we had success today. In micros, all in micros. I haven't touched a mini, and I probably won't be touching a mini contract for a long time. Got that mess out of my system. Hourly candles, look at the hourly. Bulls, y'all exhausted? That's what I'm saying. Gold has these clean double tops, double bottoms, just clean. Yeah, bring that same energy back. Y'all were happy buying up here earlier. Till you weren't. Yeah. I'd say so. I'll take it. Shoot. Like I said, my whole mindset is different. I'm not into like, oh, I gotta get to this. I gotta hit this number. Nah. Nope. As long as I'm in profit, and even if I'm not, because there's gonna be losing days. Even if I'm not, as long as I learn something from it, learn from the loss, and keep pushing. There she is. This is a 20. Ooh, 21.
Stop filled.
There she goes. 22-point candle down. All right. I am satisfied with that. We're going to call it a night, and I'll be back in the morning. I'll be trading with Sherm. Close these orders. All in all, nice night. Woo, look at that drop. Woo. It was gonna be nasty either way. It was gonna be nasty. Whichever direction she wanna break out to. Alright, so we ended up 5,500 on the day, or I guess on the 2,700 today. Whatever the rest from yesterday. Whatever, however it adds up. I don't know. I'm tired. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get some sleep. Appreciate y'all joining.